A very warm welcome to the riders, to the judges C, Susanne Bohr, and to the press here at the press conference at the FEI Dressage World Cup Freestyle presented by Echo. Got it all well. So, and Patrick, today it was spectacular inside the boxen. Could you just talk us through your ride today?
It's quite difficult actually to really put it in words what a cool experience it was. And I just did an FEI interview and she said last time I won was in London 2017, and I think that was also the last time I was really emotional when they played the national anthem. And here again I just thought, you know, you win one and then you say okay, that's good, then you win two and you say wow, that's amazing, and then you win three, and then you sort of almost put yourself under pressure. You like have to win the next one, or you have to be really good. And I knew that the girls and Andreas and all the other ones are really fighting to get up there, and I tried to put that all behind me and go in, and my horse just went unbelievable. And I have to say the lap of honor, like, and he's really cool at, because like when I had Scandic he was like crazy on the prize giving, so I was like holding on for dear life. But touchdown is so cool, so you know you're high-fiving the entire audience like and it's an amazing feeling, and the people in boxing are so supportive. It's great sport and it's just great atmosphere to be
in. And for you, Nana, it was a bit emotional today as well, because it was your last ride at an international competition anyway, and on Dressage. Can you talk us through your ride today?
Yes, it was a bit emotional in the beginning when they welcomed me really nicely, the audience, clapping a lot, and I felt the tears a little bit there, and I was like, okay, come on now, you have to put yourself together and then do your best. And I think he really did his very best, and I did as well today. From yesterday's with a lot of mistakes everywhere, today was without mistake. He was much more powerful today, much more with me the whole way around. So I was so proud. It was the best way for me to finish with him possible. Yeah.
And Lone, you clinched the place on the podium as the last rider with your personal best. Tell us a bit about your ride today.
Yeah, I had a really great feeling on her, and she was with me all the time. Unfortunately, Andreas was just 2 riders before me. Normally he's my trainer at the warm-up, so I had to use my husband.
Well, good.
Exactly. So he did a really good job. And then Andreas, when he came out, he just helped me 5 minutes before, but she was really with me, and my goal was to do no mistakes, and I think that succeeded. So yeah, it was fantastic, and fantastic to be in Herning.
And Patrick, are you joining the World Cup circuit this year, aiming for Riyadh, or?
I will for sure do the World Cup series. I have entered in Lyon. I'm very lucky at the moment. I have so many good horses, like the 4 top horses in my stable, so I can, you know, one can rest and then the other one can go. It's a luxury that I'm very well aware of that I have. I will do Lyon, and then I will also go to Stuttgart with 2 different horses, and just riding. I mean, like the finalists, when the final is, I will take a decision on that when that day comes. First you have to qualify, but the World Cup series is so good. Like, it starts here in Herning with an amazing show, and then you know, you do Stuttgart, Lyon, they're all mega shows. So either if you aim for the World Cup or not, it's just good also to compete. So I just take one show at a time and enjoy it.
Yeah, and you have brought another horse here, quite familiar for the Danish audience, Bohemian, and did spectacular today. You had a perfect ride in the special.
I really had.
Is here a horse for the World Cup season, or?
I haven't thought about it so far. I have to say, with me, it's like, you know, I took him over, and then everyone has very high expectations, and then, you know, it's not so easy. People are always like very quick on judging you, and I think, you know, Catherine did such an amazing job with this horse, and she did all these things, but still, even if the most well-educated horse, you have to become a partner with the rider you have, and that takes time. And I only ridden him for 2.5 months, and I need time to get to know him. How much do I need to, you know, go forward? How much do I need to come back? It's different. Horses are, you know, they're obviously not machines, and neither are we. So we have to connect with them. And I think here in boxing now, it was a risk taking me, because I also know that, you know, the Danish audience, they see him with Catherine, and I wanted to do good, and I wanted to do the horse justice, and a little bit Catherine that moment. But I have to say, when I came here on Friday, it was so nice. Catherine came to the stable and she gave Bohemian a big kiss and she said to me, he always liked boxing. And when I went in the Grand Prix and I went in today in the special, I said exactly that to myself. He always liked boxing. And then I went in and rode. That was really cool. And you know, you can only do as good as you can do, and you can only be there and try to be one with your horse. And I think with Bohemian, he's an unbelievable horse. And here was the first time I did 2 full free tests and we really connected together, and that's a lot of fun for me. Then I don't really care about points or placings or whatever. It's the connection that you get when you ride. That's important.
And Nana, for you, you has also taken over sack from somebody else and had to make that connection. Is that connection strong today? I saw you after your ride, we were quite emotional.
Yes, it is definitely very strong. He's such a special horse, and now we've done quite a lot together, Olympics and World Champion together. So it is definitely a very strong partnership. Yeah.
Lone, you had educated your horse yourself?
Yeah.
From early age?
Yeah, I got it when he was 4.
Has he always been easy to ride?
No.
Honest answer.
No, she's a mare and she has her own opinion sometimes. It helped with age, but she was a bit naughty when she was 5. So yeah, but now it's start getting easy on her, and yeah, I think she's really easy to ride now at the shows and to handle. So.
Are you planning a World Cup season with her?
I only have her,
yeah.
So it's gonna be a bit difficult.
Yeah.
But anyway, I love to ride the World Cups, and as Patrick says, it's fantastic shows. So it would be hard for me to aim against the final, but I would really love to. But when you only have one, it might be a bit difficult. But I would love to come to different shows and see how it goes.
I also have to say, sorry, dropped. I also rode Scepter before.
Yes.
Nana took Scepter, and it was such a cool thing because I adored that horse, and Nana adored that horse, and he's, you know, and for me it's also a lot of fun. People think that we are grumpy at each other when the horse changes, but it's actually, if the horse does well with another rider, it actually gives me confidence that I did a good job with the horse. And she rides it and she does an amazing job, better than I did. But I'm happy with that, you know what I mean? And the horse has developed and it's bloomed, and I think that's it's not a rivalry. It's, you know, you do the best with the horse that you have. And Nana went on Scepter, and I saw it like in so many shows now. He just goes like, boop, and that is great for me to see. I pat him in the stable. I'm always allowed to you know, give him a sugar and pat him in the and you know, that's part of the business and it's part of the game to be able to do that. And it makes us rider happy to see that the horse is performing well. That's what we want.
And Nana, you're planning Scepter for the season.
He will not be too much inside in the World Cup season. I hope I will bring him to Stockholm. Yeah. For the 10 show. Yeah. I've never been there, so I'm
it's
looking
amazing.
really
it's kind of great.
So I'm looking very much forward to that, and then I will bring, I think, Saint-Choufou for Lyon and maybe another one for Stuttgart. So I will definitely also try to go for the World Cup season and do the shows, but not too much with Scepter.
And Susanna, you were judge at sea today.
Yes.
You must have enjoyed the top 3 riders here and some of the others.
I think we all
as
did,
well.
and I must say sometimes people think we're just sitting there giving marks, but that was very emotional, especially when Nana finished. I could hardly speak, and I talked to the others, they could hardly speak at the same. And also with Luna and Patrick, it's just going to your heart when everything is working with fitting music, and you just enjoy the high level, the high quality. That's amazing. And for me, it's, yeah. Sometimes I can hardly say anything, but that's because we enjoy the sport, we enjoy the rides, and the really good riders here. So yeah, amazing.
Is there any questions from